Technology has been weaponized to steal your life through social media. Technology used to make us happy. Social media would add value to our lives by giving us genuine fun, but over time this transformed. Social media only became more addicting, but it stopped being fun. You sink more and more time into it, but it doesn't give you the same value. You can observe this with video games, especially. If you tell yourself that you'll play for an hour, for example, and the hour is up, there's still this voice in the back of your head that's telling you to keep playing. And even when you're tired and you don't want to play anymore, somehow subconsciously you want to keep doing it. Your brain is telling you to play more and to sink more time into it, and yet you're having less fun than you did when you started. And social media is like an extreme example of this. You sink endless hours scrolling, and yet you barely have any fun. You're investing all of your time and getting no value back whatsoever. Ask yourself this: am I checking Twitter for the 5th time today because I genuinely want to do it? Or because it's impulsive, because there's a voice in the back of my head that's telling me to do it? If you've answered with the latter and you don't even know why you're checking the app, you're addicted. And social media companies know this. They know that you're addicted, which is why they design algorithms that exploit your mind so that you keep coming back and that you can never have enough. This is why you spend hours scrolling, but when you're done, it felt like 5 minutes. It feels like the time just vanished. The majority of people are addicted, and they live in a state of life support. They sink endless hours into these apps and get absolutely nothing in return. They're plugged into the machine, and the machine is pretty much just keeping them alive. This is pretty much like an abusive relationship. Your favorite social media platform is abusing you. That is cruel. When I used to live like this, I felt like garbage. Every single day was the same. Every single day was painfully boring because I'd spend endless hours on these platforms and they weren't giving me fun. They weren't giving me any entertainment whatsoever. They were just keeping me alive. They exploit your mind by keeping you constantly entertained just so you don't quit the app, even though you're already burned out. Eventually, I got sick of living in garbage and I quit. And the way I quit is by investing the endless hours that I would spend on social media back into myself. I used that time to learn skills, read books, and develop good habits. I used that time to level up my life, and that's how I made myself happy. Because the thing is that mindlessly consuming social media is not gonna make you happy, even though it seems like it. Mindless consumption won't help you, but you have a choice. You can choose to stay in the cycle and endlessly consume worthless content, or you can start using social media to actually improve your life. You see, the internet is a massive blessing. The fact that we have all of the world's knowledge available to us in seconds is incredible. The internet is an absolutely invaluable tool for improving yourself, but it can also kill you. And the thing is that you have a choice, and you call the shots on what the internet becomes in your life. You call the shots on whether the internet will improve your life or make it worse. This is a choice, and it lies entirely in your hands. So choose well. Join me. Choose to live a life with no regrets.